is Samuel from Scenthack. Today I'm in Trenton.
And if my mind worked backwards just for a minute, I'd hold on to you before the memory's gone.
I'm in Trenton, one of the old companies they had in Trenton. Trenton used to be like a very big capital, a lot of companies, a lot of jobs, back in the days. I mean, it's still like the capital of New Jersey, but a lot of things have changed, there are several these companies like these, abandoned, and things like that. Now it's more like historic. I always tell people Trenton is like more historic, a lot of historic places and historic things to see. But today, what I'm talking about, what I'm reviewing is Aberchrombie Fitch Perfume Oil type. I lost my stand that I used to hold the camera this week. I had it in my car. I was hanging out with one of my friends and I had it on the passenger side door, and I think he opened it. Whether I opened it, he opened it and it kind of fell out. So I don't have any stand. Perfume has been here since 2002. So almost like 16 years now. Now Abercrombie Fitch, they are in the malls, they do a lot of clothing. And it's like a big clothing outlet. If you go to the malls, they have like a whole store for Abercrombie Fitch. But they also do perfumes. So I generally like switch to a new camera because the old camera that I have was dying. But Abercrombie Fitch Perfume Oil type. Excuse all the cars passing by. It's like almost 5 o'clock and people are coming from work and stuff. But this will be somewhat like a quick brief review. So Abercrombie Fitch Perfume Oil type. When I smelled it, it reminded me of something else. When I smelled it, first when I smelled it, I got this powderiness. I got these kind of like floral, aromatic, clean. So it was like aromatic. It was clean. It was powdery and a little bit of floral. But the powderiness and this kind of like this distinct smell, and it reminded me so much of something. I was like, I have smelled this before, and I was trying to think and remind myself what is it, So I went through all my perfume collections, all the perfumes that I have reviewed, and lo and behold, I found 3 perfumes that just smelled exactly. That smelled not exactly, but it smells very close to this. Actually, when you smell it from the bottle, it smells like the same. But when you put it on your skin, that's where all the distinctions. That's where all the distinctions come through. I have to hold the camera today. So when I went and looked through my collection, what I found out was that there were 3 perfumes. So I found out that Perry Ellis 360. That was one perfume that smelled a lot like this. I actually have it here. You have to excuse the bottles because I've been using these bottles for a while. Perry Ellis 360. All these perfume oils that I'm talking about, I have them at Scenthack. You could get them for yourself, if you don't have them. Perry Ellis 360 perfume oil type. I also found out that Mont Blanc Legend, which I did a review of also about a year ago, also smelled very similar. That's how much I've used it. I use these oils a lot. And then finally, Creed Imperial type. I did 3 reviews of Creed perfumes, perfume oil types, and there were some of my favorite perfume oil types. My favorite perfumes. You could get them also and smell them. So generally, for the Abercrombie Fitch type, I realized like these 3 perfumes smell almost close to it. It is kind of like a clean perfume. It projects decently. It's not very, very bristly on projection. It's not also totally like dead on your skin. It's kind of like in between. It's kind of like aromatic, a little bit powdery. The perfume community have kind of like grouped it as woody, aromatic. I didn't specifically get like a lot of the wood per se, but the aroma was there. You know, I'll say maybe the wood was lingering in the background, but the you know, more aromatic, powdery, clean, and floral. You know, so more aromatic, powdery, clean, and also floral. You know, now these perfume oils that I was talking about, that I showed you, these 3 perfume oils that I have showed you, they, like, if you have Abercrombie Fitch, or if you have any of these three perfumes, you're gonna love Abercrombie Fitch type. You know, also if you get Abercrombie Fitch type and you get any of these 3 perfumes, you're gonna like them. How they were different, because I was like smelling them and smelling them, I was like, this is gonna be hard, because when you smell down the bottle, they all smell the same, but when you put it on your skin, that's when they are different. So the first is the 360, you know, the Per Ellis 360. And I try to find a distinction between this and the Abercrombie Fitch. And the 360 smells similar, but the difference comes in the dry down. You know, when you put it on your skin, and as it dries down, this beautiful leathery smell comes out. You know, that's like what really stands out, like very beautiful, nice leather from the 360. But other than that, when you smell it from the bottle, it smells almost similar to the Abercrombie Fitch. Secondly, the Mont Blanc Legend. Mont Blanc Legend actually was the closest smelling perfume to the Abercrombie Fitch that I have. Mont Blanc Legend. It smells very, very close. It smells very, very similar to that. And then also the Creed Imperial type, you know. And I always say that usually with perfumes, the more you smell it, like over time you get new things from it, you know. And I know I've been reviewing perfumes for a while, and you know, I've been kind of like getting better, you know, with smelling, you know. And I know I did a review of this too. You could check it out. But the Creed Imperial was different. When I was smelling it, it smells the same, but on the skin, it kind of began to smell this floral smell, floral scents, floral notes. And it wasn't like just any floral. It was kind of like a little bit sour, like how do we call it? It was kind of like a sweet, sour, floral note. You know, I was trying to figure out what is this, you know, because that's the difference. And over time, as I spent time with it, I just realized that it was like more like a floral. It's kind of like iris, but like a matured iris, like a sweet sour. It's not like just a playful flower. It's like a sweet sour floral iris, and that's what you get. Like when it kind of like sits on your skin and it dries down, that's like the difference, the distinction that you get from the Abercrombie Fitch. You know, so these are wonderful. Like they are again like in the same family. And I know I'm saying that on my last video, I was saying that I was going to do like my top 10s, you know. And I felt like this will be one of the group that I could maybe do like a more thorough top 10 of them, you know. So watch out, you know. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'm going to do a top 10, my top 10 citrus, my top 10 powdery perfumes, my top 10 spicy hot perfumes, my top 10 aromatic, you know. So they'll be coming out in the weeks to come. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and make sure you tap the bell also so you get it, you know. So I'm very, very excited for that. I am so excited for those as well, you know. So generally that's what you get from Abercrombie Fitch, you know. It lasts on your skin for a long time. You know, it's kind of unique. You know, I said kinda because like these three perfumes in the beginning, like the top notes smell the same, but when you put them on, that's when they separate, you know. And just like a quick recap, you know, the Per Ellis 360 is kind of like the same, but when it dries down, you get more powdery. The Mont Blanc is the closest to the Abercrombie Fitch. It smells like almost the same, just some slight difference. But the Creed Imperial is the same, but it has this floral kind of sweet sour smell in the back, you know. And you know, it's amazing, you know. I enjoyed it, I loved it, you know. And women love it, you know. It's a casual scent. You could it's casual, but you can also wear clubbing. You could wear to like an event, you know, because of it's kind of have a little bit of an aromatic feel, you know, and you know, it's amazing. It doesn't project visibly, but you could smell it, you know, in close proximity, and it lasts for a decent amount of time, you know. So that's Abercrombie & Fitch perfumery type Fierce. You know, it's very, very popular, you know, but now I see why. You know, it's an amazing perfume oil, you know, type, you know, and I enjoyed using it, you know, and I'll use it some more, you know. So those are that. You know, I know for the bottom notes it has a lot of musky, heavier notes, you know, but I didn't get any of those, you know, even as I get into the notes. The top notes, I know, has a lot of citrusy kind of notes. You know, it has a lot of citrus, limey notes in the top notes. Remember, I asked Nedra to smell all these four perfumery types, and she came out with so many different notes. You know, but what stood out was that there was lime in a lot of them. You know, like a lot of them has lime, and she kind of picked it up. You know, so you might pick up some of the lime. You know, but the Abercrombie & Fitch perfumery type is the top notes are loaded with a lot of citrus notes. You know, so for the top notes, it has petitgrain, it has cardamom, it has lime, and it has fir. All citrus notes. You know, fir is like a pine, you know, Christmas tree, like the Christmas tree smell. Cardamom has different qualities as a note. Sometimes it's kind of sweet, sometimes it's kind of spicy, sometimes it's woody. So you don't know what to expect from cardamom, but it also has lemon, which is like distinctly, you know, lime. You know, of course, we all know how lime smells. It has petitgram. You know, petitgram is a note you wouldn't encounter often, but it's a note that it's kind of like the twigs and the leaves of the orange tree. It's kind of like the twigs and the leaves of the orange tree. You know, it has a specific kind of smell. So petitgram smells like that, you know. So the top notes are mostly like citrus, lime, limey smells, you know. And then when you go to the middle, that's when you have some floral, you know. So again, I was talking about how I was getting some florals. It has lily of the valley, it has jasmine, it has rose and rosemary, you know. So floral notes, and then finally when you go to the bottom notes, you have these deep notes. You have Brazilian rosewood, you have vetiver, you have musk, and you have oak moss. You know, so those are kind of like deep, heavy notes, which actually I didn't get a lot of. But I feel like most people got like the wood, and then some people might, which I didn't get a lot of. You know, but you could see how it's kind of classified like an aromatic woody. You know, because of the top, the middle kind of floral with a limey kind of mixing there, and then also the bottom notes like all the woody notes like Brazilian rosewood, vetiver, musk, and oak moss. You know, so it's an interesting perfumery type. You know, to get this perfumery type, Abercrombie & Fitch perfumery type, you could definitely get it from Scenthack. $5.99, free shipping. I'll personally ship it to you. The links are below this video. Just go below this video, click on the link, and you could get it from there. Or even you could go to the website Scenthack.com. You could type it in and basically pull it up, and you could buy it from there as for the same price, $5.99. Free shipping. I'll personally ship it to you. And if you want, you could get all of these also as well, you know, together. So that way you could have like all the variants of them, you know, let's say the variants, you know, and you know, you could get them as well from this website. All the perfumery type that I mentioned, you know, the links are below this video. I have done a review of all of them, so you could check out the review. They are below this video. The links are below this video. You can also go to the website and kind of catch up on the blog posts, and also read more about them. This perfume oil types that I mentioned, you know, Creed Imperial, Perry Ellis 360, Mont Blanc Legend, and you know, for today, you know, Abercrombie & Fitch perfume oil types, you know. So let me know what you think. You know, leave your comments below this video if you use any of those at all and what you got from it. You can let me know below this video, or better still, even on the website. I'll read your comments, I'll get back to you, and let me know what you think or what you got from it. If this video helped you out, make sure you like the bottom. The like button is right here. But most importantly, make sure that you're subscribed. You know, that's the only way you get my new videos when they come out every week. Make sure you subscribe. Subscription button is right here, or right here. You know, and then you could tap on the bell also, because then it will make sure that you don't miss anything, any of the reviews when they come out. You know, like this video again if it helped you out. Leave your comments below here or the website again. You know, let me know what you think. You know, so once again, it's Samuel. Take care, and until next time.